بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد يقول الإمام التحاوي رحمه الله تعالى وأصل القدر سر الله في خلقه لم يطلع على ذلك ملك مقرب ولا نبي مرسل. The reality of predestiny, reality of fate, reality of taqdeer. It is Allah's secret into the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No one knows about it, not even very near and dear angel, and not even any Nabi, messenger and prophet who was sent. وَالتَّعَمُّقُ وَالنَّظْرُ فِي ذَلِكَ ذَرِيعَةُ الْخُزْلَانِ. And if you get into the depth of taqdeer and to ponder into its depth, it will become a mean of betrayal. وَسُلَّمُ الْحِرْمَانِ. And if person does that, then he is climbing the ladder of deprivation. He will deprive himself. وَدَرَجَةُ الطُّغْيَانِ. And it is a type of rebelling. فَالْحَذَرُ كُلُّ الْحَذَرِ مِنْ ذَلِكَ فَالْحَذَرُ كُلَّ الْحَذَرِ مِنْ ذَلِكَ. So stay away and stay away completely from that. From what? Nazran aw fikran aw waswasatan. Do not dig into the taqdeer. Do not reflect into the depth of taqdeer. Do not doubt the taqdeer. Stay away from that. Taqdeer. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has predestined sometime very happy moment in our lives and sometime very bitter moment in our lives. Like last week we were talking that as soon as people used to bring Iman, Nabi Sassam used to say that Amantu bil aqdari kulliha hulubiha wa murriha. Say that I have brought Iman on all kinds of taqdeer. And in this world, everybody faces both types of taqdeer. And what are those both types? Hulubiha wa murriha. Sometime your life here, sometime, some days, some months, some years, full of sweetness, full of success, full of achievement, full of climbing, full of progress, full of strength. And sometime, وَمُرِّهَا, full of bitterness. Full of bitterness. You remember I told you when I was in Masjid al-Aqsa, one sheikh from Gaza was visiting. And sometimes you pay tribute to them. They are in 70, 80 years. They are facing constantly bitter taqdeer. Constantly, 70, 80 years. You meet people, I had lost my brother, I had lost my father, I had lost my daughters, my son is into prison, Allah knows where he is. So, 70, 80 years, constant bitterness. And collectively, majority of the household faces this. But look at their Iman. Look at their Iman. It's very easy for me to discuss. But who faces and then, and there must be a balancedness. You remember I quote you, Imaam ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullah alayh went to make ta'ziyat of some sheikh, very pious, very known sheikh. and he had lost his very young son. So he was laughing and smiling. He said, no, I am happy onto the taqdeer of Allah. So they made taziyat, condolences. After they came out, Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahmatullah alayhi said to his students that whoever this sheikh can be, how big, how great he can be, but he is not kamil. He is not kamil. Why? You lose your young son. It's a very bitter situation. And who are you? When Nabi Sallallahu lost his son, he was crying. Balancedness, that you face dilemma, naturally it will affect. You face happy moment, naturally it will affect. And you are instructed to do what happens to you naturally, but according to his sunnat. According to sunnat of Nabi Sallallahu. You can't become bigger than Nabi Sallallahu. That's what that sheikh was saying. That no matter, the sheikh can be great, but he is not kamil. And who is kamil? That you combine both. That, oh Allah, you look at my eyes, it is tearing. You know my heart's condition. I have lost some of the beloved of my family. And I cannot come out of that grief. I'm struggling. You know that, Allah. But La naqul illa ma yarda bihi rabbuna. We will say all that which will be pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which will be according to the teaching of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is what we will do. That is what we will do. So I was saying that, constant bitterness, but proving iman. That's why Nabi Sallallahu said about that part of the world, that there will be one Jamaat, they will keep on struggling on haqq. No might and power will put them down till the day of Qiyamah. And many times, we say that we are enjoying our salat and all our ibadat and everything. Many, many times because of their sacrifices. We owe to them. We certainly owe to them. So I was saying, we were sitting in Masjid al-Aqsa and we met one Sheikh Musa. May Allah preserve them all, and may Allah free Masjid al-Aqsa, and may Allah free Muslims of Gaza and Palestine all. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala free all Muslims. That Sheikh was saying that I had said it many times before, and you can never forget. He said, when bombing started onto Gaza, he said, Sheikh, I saw one family, one man. Only one individual was left from the whole family. And after the ceasefire, when he was collecting the pieces of the bodies of his family, sometime you cannot make difference that whether this is my sons or my daughters or my wives or my elder son or younger sons. He was just collecting all that, crying and saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that whatever happens, I do not doubt about you, about your taqdeer. Amantu billahi wa malaikatihi wal qadri khayrihi wa sharrihi min Allah ta'ala. That's what I was saying, that these types of sacrifices keep us going onto the iman. So, last time I was saying, again, when you are going through difficult time, that time you keep on filling the application forms. When applications will be approved, then you will see the in'am. Then you will see the in'am. And everyone will come to conclude that Allah's in'am is always greater than imtihan. And in good days, you perform tahajjud, you perform umrah, you perform hajj, you perform salat, you make tilawat. And when you are going through difficult time, and you say one time, Allah, you are my Allah. I know I am into difficulty. I am being tested. I don't doubt. That's what Imaam al-Tahawi said, that don't have doubts. Stay away from digging into the depth of the taqdeer. That is the secret of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes He brings bitterness, sometimes He brings happiness. So you must do what your Nabi Sassam taught us to do. We must do that. But in those difficult times, little but effort you will make to say Allah or to perform salat or to read salatul hajat, and you will keep on knocking the door of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When that imtihan period will be over, and when that inam period will start, that is when you will realize that every time I had said Allah, I cannot even imagine how weighty it became, and how fruitful it became, and how rewarding it became. So don't ask, Nabi Sassam said, don't ask for trouble. Do not ask for trouble. We should never ask for trouble. We should never ask for imtihan. That's why I was supposed to talk, we discussed before also. There are 3 types of taqdeer. Taqdeer munazzal, taqdeer mubram, and taqdeer mu'allaq. Taqdeer munazzal, the taqdeer which has come down. Some of your family member passed away. So that has come down. That was written, it has come down. Taqdeer mu'allaq. Taqdeer, it is, you can say it is hanging. Nabi Sassam said, dua can change it. Dua can change it. And taqdeer mubram, that is written with certainty. Nothing can change it. Nothing can change it. But some of the ulama, they have this opinion that even taqdeer mubram, which is not changeable, if you keep banging the door of Allah, turning to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, keep insisting in an according manner, then some of the ulama have this opinion that even taqdeer mubram also can change. Even those angels who are handed the responsibility of taqdeer, they become shocked that this was not changeable, and all of a sudden you change. And that is into the Kitab. Inshallah, we'll continue into the taqdeer. But may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq, that whether it is the halat of shukr, that's why last time we discussed that which is more preferable condition. Shakiran or sabiran. You are into the gratitude situation, or you are into the sabr situation, which is more. And then ulama has opinion of the both sides. It depends on to the nature, but what's your condition, my condition. Whether we are going through sweet time, then don't forget to make shukr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And whenever we are going through difficult, bitter time, then don't forget to knock the door of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's up to Him whether He change. And you must have full conviction that no, I'm going to make him change. When result comes and it goes against you, then you must know that what result I wanted, He has kept greater premium than my result in His treasure. That is certain. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us tawfiq that we have firm faith onto the taqdeer. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya awwal al-awwalin, ya akhir al-akhirin, ya rahim al-masakin, ya dhal quwwati al-matin, ya dhal manni fala yumannu alayk, ya dhal tawli, ya dhal jalali wal ikram. La ilaha illa ant, zuhra al-laji'in, wa jar al-mustajidin, wa ma'man al-khaifin, ya ma'man al-khaifin. إن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب أشقياء فامحو عنا اسم الشقاء وإن كنت كتبتنا عندك في الكتاب مقطرا عليك أرزاقنا فامحو تخطير رزقنا وحرمان رزقنا واكتبنا وأثبتنا عندك سعداء ووفقنا الخير فإنك تقول في كتابك يمحو الله ما يشاء ويثبت وعنده الكتاب يا من عنده الكتاب. اللهم إنا نسألك فعل الخيرات وترك المنكرات وحب المساكين وأن تغفر لنا وترحمنا فإذا أردت بقوم فتنة فتوفنا غير مفتونين فاقبضنا غير مفتونين غير خزايا ولا ندام ولا مفتونين. اللهم لا تحرمنا أجرنا ولا تفتنا بعدنا. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى. آمنا بالأقدار كلها حلوها ومرها. آمنا بالأقدار كلها حلوها ومرها. اللهم ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم. وصلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا وحبيبنا مولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين برحمته.